Want to train your dog to be the best behaved in the neighborhood? Well, you're in the right place. Dog training is more than just teaching Fido to sit or fetch. It's a way to communicate, bond, and create a healthy relationship between you and your beloved pet. Training your dog isn't just for show. It's about ensuring their safety, stimulating their minds, and providing them with a sense of structure and purpose. A well-trained dog is a happy dog, and a happy dog makes for a happy home. So where do we start? First, let's talk about the 3 pillars of effective dog training: consistency, patience, and positive reinforcement. Consistency is key. Dogs learn through repetition and consistency. If you change the rules halfway through, it confuses them. So decide on your commands and stick with them. Patience is your best friend. Training takes time. It won't happen overnight. You might even feel like you're not making progress. But remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Your dog is learning a whole new language, so be patient. Celebrate small victories and keep going. Lastly, let's talk about positive reinforcement. Dogs, like humans, respond better to encouragement than punishment. Whenever your dog successfully follows a command, reward them. This could be with a treat, a belly rub, or simply a cheerful good boy or good girl. This positive feedback encourages your dog to repeat the behavior, and over time, it becomes a habit. Remember, every dog is unique. What works for one might not work for another. Be open to trying different approaches until you find what works best for your dog. But no matter what, always approach training with a positive attitude and lots of love. Now that we've covered the basics, it's time to dive into the actual commands. Whether you're training a puppy or an older dog, these fundamental commands will serve as the foundation for your dog's behavior. So let's get started. First up, we have the sit command, a basic yet essential command every dog should know. To start, you'll need a tasty treat to grab your dog's attention. Hold the treat close to their nose, but don't let them snatch it just yet. Now, slowly elevate your hand, inviting your dog to follow the treat with their gaze. As their head tilts up, their bottom will naturally descend. When your dog is in the sitting position, say sit, give them the treat, and shower them with praise. Repeat this process a few times each day. It's important to be patient and consistent. Remember, your dog is not a robot. They may not get it right away, and that's perfectly fine. Use positive reinforcement like treats, praises, and pets to encourage them. With time, your dog will associate the word sit with the action and the reward. Well done. Your dog has now mastered the sit command. Next, we're going to teach our dogs the stay command. This command is essential in keeping your furry friends safe and well-behaved. Start by asking your dog to sit. Once they're sitting, open your palm and say stay. Take a few steps back. If your dog stays put, reward them with a treat and a hearty, good job. If they move, gently guide them back to the starting spot and repeat the process. Remember, repetition is key. Practice this command several times a day in short training sessions. Consistency is crucial. Use the same tone and gestures each time you give the command. This will help your dog understand and remember what you're asking of them. And don't forget, patience is your best friend in dog training. It might take a few tries, but don't get discouraged. Your dog is learning a new skill, and every little progress counts. Great job! You've successfully taught your dog the stay command. Before we move on to the advanced tricks, if you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support helps us create more content like this, filled with practical advice and tips to help your four-legged friends learn new skills. By hitting that subscribe button, you'll be the first to know when we release new videos. And if you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. All right, let's move on to some more advanced tricks. Ready to take it up a notch? Let's teach your dog the rollover trick. Now this trick is a tad more advanced than the basic commands we've covered, but with a little patience and repetition, your furry friend will be rolling over in no time. Remember, the key to successful training is consistency, so try to practice this trick a few times each day. Start by getting your dog into a down position. You know, belly on the ground, paws out in front. Once they're comfortable in this position, you can begin introducing the rollover command. Hold a treat close to your dog's nose to get their attention. Move the treat from their nose towards their shoulder, leading them to turn their head and shift their body. As your dog follows the treat, they should naturally roll onto their side and then onto their back. At this point, it's important to encourage your dog's progress. Use a cheerful, upbeat voice and say roll over. This will help your dog associate the action with the command. Remember to reward your dog with the treat and lots of praise as soon as they complete the roll. This positive reinforcement will motivate them to repeat the trick in the future. Now, your dog might not roll over completely the first few times. That's perfectly okay. It's a new and complex movement for them. Be patient and keep practicing the trick in short, regular sessions. Over time, your dog will become more comfortable with rolling over and will start to do it on their own, without needing the lure of a treat. And voila! With a dash of patience, a sprinkle of consistency, and a heap of positive reinforcement, you've just taught your dog to roll over. Don't forget to celebrate this achievement with your dog. After all, learning new tricks is as exciting for them as it is for you. Fantastic! Your dog can now roll over on command. Play dead is a fun trick that's sure to impress your friends and family. This trick involves your dog falling to the ground and lying still as if it's playing dead. It's a great way to show off your dog's obedience and intelligence. Plus, it's a real crowd pleaser. To start, you'll need to have your dog in a down position. This is essentially the starting point for this trick. If your dog doesn't know the down command yet, you might want to go back to our basic commands and get that nailed down first. Next, you'll introduce a new command. Some people like to use bang, others prefer play dead. Choose a command that works best for you and your dog. As you say the command, gently guide your dog onto its side. This is where the fun begins. The key here is to reward your dog when it lies still on its side. Use a treat or a favorite toy as a reward. Remember, positive reinforcement is the cornerstone of effective training. Dogs respond well to praise and rewards, so make sure to give plenty of both when your dog performs the trick correctly. As with any new trick, repetition is crucial. Practice the play dead command in short, frequent training sessions. Be patient, and don't expect your dog to master this trick overnight. It may take days or even weeks for your dog to fully understand and execute the command consistently. If your dog struggles to stay still or gets up before you've given the cue to rise, don't be discouraged. This is normal. Just keep the training sessions fun and stress-free. Over time, your dog will start to associate the command with the action and the reward. Remember, every dog is unique. Some might pick up this trick faster than others. The key is to be patient, consistent, and positive. Bravo! Your dog has now learned to play dead. Keep practicing, and soon enough you'll have a star performer on your hands. You've done a great job training your dog today. It's been quite a journey, hasn't it? We've covered a lot of ground, starting with the basics like sit and stay. Remember, these commands are the foundation of all dog training, and mastering them is crucial. Then we moved on to the come and heel commands, which are vital for your dog's safety and your own peace of mind. These commands help you maintain control, even in unpredictable situations. And who could forget the fun we had with the advanced tricks? Roll over and play dead are not just entertaining party tricks, they also stimulate your dog mentally and physically. Plus, they can be a great bonding experience for you and your furry friend. Throughout this process, we've emphasized the importance of consistency and positive reinforcement. Dogs thrive on routine, and they respond best to rewards, whether it's a tasty treat, a favorite toy, or simply a loving pat on the head. So keep practicing these commands and tricks for a few minutes each day. This regular training time is a wonderful opportunity to strengthen your bond with your dog while also teaching them valuable skills. Remember, patience is key. It might take some time, but with persistence, you'll see progress. Keep up the good work, and before you know it, your dog will be the best behaved in the neighborhood.